or starting from my understanding, I believe it's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, South Carolina will kick off spring practice on March the 19th, and then we'll make our way to April the 18th on a Friday night and have the spring game. And here at South Carolina, maybe we should be joyous, be thankful that South Carolina for Lent is not giving up the spring game, that they're going to participate and have the spring game, because this is not the case around the country. And it is something that it's being used to kind of say, hey, I don't want other programs. Matt Rule, of course, leading the charge on this. We don't want other programs watching our players and poaching our players. And Dabo Swinney earlier this week essentially saying that's a load of baloney and it's not going to stop anything if you don't have a spring game. For the SEC, the question going forward is, what does a 9-conference schedule mean? I threw out on Twitter last night, because I was just kind of spitballing. I was waiting on these games to start, so I really should say this was about 4 o'clock yesterday. And I got a couple different ideas. Now, I threw out, are you in favor, South Carolina fans, are you in favor of a uniform scheduling philosophy? And I got 2 of them. Okay? 9-game conference schedule. You got your Big Ten game. That's going to take you to 10. And then you got to play another Power 4 team. In South Carolina's case, that would be Clemson. Okay? So you're playing 11 Power 4 games. And then you got, let's call it your cupcake game, your money game, whatever you want to call it. There's your 12 games. But it's uniform. It's across the league. LSU doesn't have an in-state rival. Tulane is not a Power 4 team. Now, LSU, mind you, LSU does play Clemson, actually, by the way, this year, but LSU plays Southern Cal. LSU typically they've played Wisconsin in the past. We've seen them play Florida State. They usually add another beefed-up team to their schedule, but this would cause them to schedule 2 more Power 4 opponents. Gamecocks win. That's the name of the game, right? They win the ball game. Look, you win. Winning ugly is preferred to looking beautiful and losing the ball game. In South Carolina last night, 7-3. It was ugly early on, probably a little bit of a scare for those of you that decided, because, by the way, the basketball game in the first half wasn't exactly pretty either. So if you were thinking, well, basketball game's ugly, I'll flip over to the baseball game, and South Carolina fell behind 3-0 in the second inning, you probably went, my goodness, what else is on? How about Wheel of Fortune? Is Jeopardy on? How about Dancing with the Stars or whatever? Well, South Carolina rallied. They got a very long Henry Kazmaier home run there in the third inning to cut it to 3-1, and then the Gamecocks rallied to score 5 in the 6th inning. They would tack on another in the 7th. Good pitching last night. They hold Davidson to just 2 hits, 3 runs. 7-3 the final, 9 hits for the Gamecocks. But here was the issue in the game: 3 errors.